Tatum.
So what have you been improving on during this season, during off season?
This offseason, I've been working on my body. I obviously got hurt last season. Just to strengthen my body, my legs, my whole body, to be able to withstand the whole season of college basketball. And then just sharpening up my skills, obviously shooting, ball handling, finishing at the rim, pretty much everything.
So with the new teams coming in the conference, have you looked at the schedule, like see where we have to go now?
Nah, not really, man. I'm just focused on. We play next Saturday. Focus on practice Thursday, honestly, and we master that. We take it day by day, and we be ready.
Caleb, with how young this team is, have any freshmen really stood out to you so far in practices?
Yeah, I mean, really all of them. They all bring different aspects of the game. Isaiah Evans, Darren Harris, Con Knuckle, Cooper Flagg, obviously, and Kamal Mulach. They pick up concepts really fast, and they're able to adapt and play in different positions, which makes them unbelievable freshman class.
Caleb, how is this team approaching, and if at all any different than when since you've been here, approaching the pressure that is potentially coming with all the hype around Cooper and the freshman classes, and just being Duke in general? Like, what is the team approach today, or yours?
I mean, the team approach is Kaizen, which is steady progression each and every day. We're throwing out all expectations. We're trying to stay in-house in circle. Just getting better each day. If we put our best foot forward each day, then all the expectations we'll live up to them.
For you, you're the true definition of a 3-and-D guy who plays both ends of the floor. And how do you go about being a guy who maintains that energy on both sides of the floor?
I mean, just want to win. It's competitive, the will to win, and just to do the best I can every time I step out there is the motive for me.
For you, you were recently ranked by ESPN as the 44th best prospect in this upcoming draft.
Yeah.
Is that something, those draft rankings, those mock boards, something you ever pay attention to or still pay attention to?
Nah, I'm really focused on here now. I'm focused on next week. We're going to play our first game and winning here at Duke.
Caleb, we know you're not the most vocal guy, but have you stepped into a bigger vocal role so far this offseason?
Yeah, most definitely. As you know, I probably took over the podcast, which is definitely stepping out my comfort zone, but that's a big thing for me, and I'm leading into this, doing good leading into this leadership role.
How much has Tyrese helped you with that, kind of stepping into a bigger role?
He's Tyrese, my roommate, man. He's been great. I love Tyrese, man. I think we're doing a really good job leading these guys, and we just got to keep doing it, keep getting better each and every day.
When you have such a young team, how do you get them up to speed so that there's no kind of lull at the beginning of the season?
I mean, you just got to help them with the daily habits, college life, class, and stuff like that. And that's where also we got transfers, Malik, Sion, and Mason, who've been through this and who've played college basketball elsewhere. But they've all contributed with me and Tyrese to help these young guys get through day to day.
Doing the podcast, do you like that?
Yeah, it was definitely different at first, but I fell in love with it. It's just pretty cool.
What do you like about it? What makes you want it? Are you going to keep doing it during the season?
Yeah, I think so. We probably slow down a little bit, obviously, focus on the basketball. But now really, you just get to know your guys a little more. You get a deeper connection, stuff that we don't normally talk about, like funny questions and stuff. You'll get to get them to answer, and you get to know them a little better.
Who's been your favorite person in this interview?
I can't do that, man. I can't give you no favorite person, man. All the guys, man, I love them.
Least favorite?
Can't do that either.
What's the biggest area of growth you've seen in your game or within yourself since coming to Duke?
I would just say probably being more vocal, talking. I'm really not. I wasn't the guy that really talk a lot, but now I step into the leadership role. That's something that comes with it, and something that guys looking up to me because me and Tyrese, like I've said plenty of times, we're the only people who've been in a Duke jersey before. So yeah, just being vocal, really.
Is there any guys you're watching film of that you're trying to mimic or emulate or add to your game?
Not trying to mimic, but I mean, my favorite player is Devin Booker and Kyrie Irving. My dad loves, so I watch a lot of them, and I can't wait for the NBA season to start, so I can watch them play every night.
Do you have a pro comp?
Nah, I don't.
But for you, looking at this, was the NBA the goal, or was just going to college? Like, what has been your dream?
I've been taking it one step at a time. Obviously, NBA, I would love to play in the NBA. I want to play in the NBA one day. But my dream was to be a star at Duke and play and lead the team to the national championship, and that's where I'm at right now. So I'm just trying to keep my feet, be where my feet are.
Where'd you get this tenacity, aggressiveness on defense? I mean, you're not the biggest guy in the world, but you know your point of attack defense, the way you know get to the closeouts and really just go on ball defense is really something else for a guy of your size. It seems like you're fearless. Where does that come from?
I mean, just the will to win. I mean, like I said, I came to Duke to win. It's my dream that I'm living out, and I want to take every moment I can and give it all I got, because there's not a lot of people that get the opportunity to put this Duke uniform on.
Goals this season for you?
To win. To win each and every game. I'm coming there trying to win every game.
Do you? I asked Tyrese this, since you all are the only 2 returners, and you're not old by any means.
No.
But do you feel like a bit of an old head because of your experience here at Duke compared to everyone else? Defensively this season.
I mean, this is the biggest team I've been on. They say I'm the shortest player. I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, I'm right there with Tyrese and all the other guys. They might just have more hair or whatever, but if they cut their hair off, they're the same height as me. But defensively, I mean, if I'm your shortest player, the width and our length is something that you won't see a lot of. And then we got Kaman and Malik Brown and Sion. Like Kaman is a freak athlete. He's just like, I've never played with anybody like that. I don't know if y'all seen, but he grabbed somebody's shot in the countdown off the glass, and he's like 17, 18 years old. Like, it's just not, you know what I'm saying? You don't really see that often, so yeah, it's just gonna be really scary.
Between Malik and Kaman, is there like big differences when they are on or off? It feels like there's the freshmen this year are more mature than you would expect for 17 to 18 year olds. Like, is that, do you see them kind of like as old souls? Do you see that development just as people for them?
Yeah, I mean, they pick up concepts like this. I mean, we don't really have to repeat and go over things 2 or 3 times like you normally would for a freshman class, which is great. So we can keep him and we keep moving and get a lot more done. And it's been great. I'm excited for them and the season to start.
I know you're a winner, and you're going to tell me that whatever the coach tells you, but if you could choose what position is your natural position, what would you choose to play?
Point guard.
You want the rock in your hand?
I mean, I could play point guard, shooting guard, combo guard. It doesn't matter.
So what's an underrated or overlooked skill that you think people, you know, are like not talking about?
Overlooked.
Sounds like a job interview.
I couldn't really tell you honestly. I mean, I'm just out here to hoop, man. I don't really pay attention to what other people really have to say.
Caleb, we talked about the injury earlier, but could you talk about the training staff specifically at Duke?
Growing up, I mean, ACC is something I dreamed of playing on. It's the best conference. It's still going to be the best conference to me. I mean, it's any given night you could get beat. So, you know, your habits and the things that you practice, you really got to be keen on. Yeah, like I said, ACC is the best conference to me. It's something I've grown up and dreamed of playing in, and I'm here now, so I just want to take it and run with it.
What's your for you? What's the most fun thing to happen during the game? Like getting a steal, you know, hitting a deep 3.
Probably like throwing an alley-oop. I mean, I threw something to Sean. He dunked it, and this year it's probably lots of Kaman, Klub. It's a lot of lob, alley-oop and dunk, and then a camera just erupts.
And my last question is, what's it like playing with Kaman, who like I talked to last year? I think he's already grown 3 inches since I talked to him. And Cooper having like these 2 freak athlete skilled dudes.
Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal. You know, they know how to play basketball. They're very unselfish. They compete and they do whatever it takes to win. So I'm excited to get out there with them.
So, best of luck, man.
Appreciate it, bro.